Welcome to the Ultimate Gaming Realm, and this is your creator, Dixon, logging on. Uh-oh. A trip to my memory lane, and where my gaming life began, at age 7. The Nintendo Entertainment System, also known as the NES. In 1989, my oldest sister got the NES for her birthday. The NES bundle she got was the Action Set bundle, which includes 2 regular NES controllers, a Zapper Lightgun, and an NES cartridge that features 2 games, Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt. Both Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt NES games can be found individually. And there's also a Power Set bundle that features everything that the NES bundle had. I mean the Action Set bundle. Plus adding a trackpad accessory, a 3-in-1 packed-in cartridge, a Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, and the trackpad game World Class Track Meet. In 1985, the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt, and other video games and video game companies from Japan like Sega helped to resurrect the gaming industry from the infamous video game crash from 1983. Super Mario Bros. Was indeed a game that changed the world of gaming forever, and that's a classic that will always live on in our hearts. But unlike Super Mario Bros., Duck Hunt is not that memorable to many gamers. Probably because Duck Hunt is a light gun game, and light gun games, I guess they're not popular for modern flat-screen TVs. And more sadly, Duck Hunt didn't spawn many games like Mario did. Probably because Mario is a platformer that uses a controller like any casual console gamer does. And any light gun peripheral, especially during that time, doesn't always function anyway. But Duck Hunt did spawn a few fan-made games and spiritual successors. So in this episode of the Ultimate Gaming Realm, I'm going to do a review and give you a backstory on Duck Hunt. Backstory, then review. Duck Hunt was inspired from a 1976 electronic toy, the beam gun Duck Hunt, which was part of the beam gun series in Japan. In Japan of 1984, Duck Hunt was released as an arcade game titled Versus Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt was originally part of the Nintendo Versus series and included in the Play Choice 10 arcade console that supports 2 players. Well, one player controls the gun and the other player controls the duck. Then in October of 1985, the North American NES game of Duck Hunt was released, around the same time as the NES console, Super Mario Bros., and the NES Zapper Lightgun peripheral. Okay, now that we got the backstory out of the way, let's get into the Duck Hunt game itself. Duck Hunt on the NES does require the NES Zapper Lightgun in order to play. Of course, most of you already know that already. Now, to be honest, I'm actually playing this game off the NES Nostopia emulator because I don't have a CRT TV to play the original game off the original hardware. And like I said, on any flat screen TV, Zapper guns or any light gun peripheral doesn't work. So I'm going to be playing the game off the emulator using the mouse as the Zapper gun. Now firing up Duck Hunt. You have 3 game modes to choose from. Game A is 1 duck at a time. Game B is 2 ducks at a time. And Game C is a bonus clay pigeon shooting game, where you shoot 2 clay pigeons at a time. No matter, each round has 10 ducks or 10 clay pigeons, and if you miss too many, then it's game over. And you will always have 3 bullets for each one or pair of ducks or clay pigeons at a time. And if you wait too long for the ducks, then the ducks will just fly away. Each mode starts out really easy when ducks move slowly, and as you progress, each level gets more challenging when ducks start moving too fast. I believe that you can go up to level 99, but I never made it that far. Usually when I make it through many levels, even on luck, I get bored of it. It's always on one screen, and the only time when the sky changes is when you miss a duck or if it flies away. And there are different colored ducks, but they're the same type of ducks. Well, actually not really. I mean, the black ducks with green heads, they're the lowest score. The blue ducks with purple heads, they're the middle score. And the highest score are the red ducks with black heads. There's also this dog that comes in front of the screen before the first round starts. Actually, before each round. It's just that the first round is the only time when it plays the music. Once he sees you, he jumps behind the bush and waits for you to take out 1 or 2 ducks. And if you do, he grabs the duck or 2 and either congratulate you or taunt you by just keeping the ducks for himself. And if you miss the duck, he laughs at you. And that dog was supposed to be my hunting partner. Why is he doing this to me? I totally do not prefer animal abuse, but this dog deserves a butt kicking for being disrespectful. In fact, I don't even like to shoot ducks, unless if it's for survival reasons, not for fun. Come to think of it, when shooting ducks, it doesn't look like you're killing them. Looks like you're either knocking them out with a stone or a slingshot, because you can see the reaction on the duck's face after you tag one of them. Now the game mode C is shooting clay pigeons. This is a shooting sport I would like for fun, because I'm not killing any living creature. Duck Hunt for the NES is indeed an 8-bit classic that truly was the first of its kind, and inspired many other Lightgun shooters, like for fan-made ports, spiritual successors, and I also learned that there was a release for the Virtual Console on the Nintendo Wii U that uses the Wii Remote, which sounds better than using a Lightgun peripheral. Now I haven't tried the Wii U Virtual Console version, so I wouldn't know exactly how to compare it. But probably better if using the motion controller than a light gun when comparing the two. Well, regardless, Duck Hunt will always be right next to Super Mario Bros. Since they were both on the first game cartridge I ever touched in my life, they both came out around the same time, and just like Super Mario Bros., I had fond memories of Duck Hunt. Hopefully if Nintendo ever gets back into arcade shooters, hopefully we'll see Duck Hunt and other NES Lightgun shooters again someday. Especially since I missed out on the Wii U. It would be cool if Nintendo took another crack at a VR peripheral. Yeah, I said another VR, because Nintendo already made their attempt about 25 years ago with this ill-fated Virtual Boy. The NES Lightgun games, or any retro Lightgun game, or any arcade shooter would be awesome in VR. VR. In fact, there's already a spiritual successor to Duck Hunt in the VR world. Stick around in my Ultimate Gaming Realm by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Until the next video, this is Dixon of the Ultimate Gaming Realm logging off.